Except maybe you've missed a turn or an exit. Or say you're watching a movie. So to enjoy this movie, there's two things you need to do. You have to focus on the movie, and you have to go around that part of your mind that's always wanting to pick things apart. You know what I mean? In movie terms, we say you suspend disbelief. Because really, if you don't do this, you're not going to be able to enjoy the movie. I mean, think about it. These are actors. They're saying lines that they've learned. They're in costumes. They're in makeup. They're on a set. There's a lighting crew. There's a sound crew. Somebody directed this movie. Maybe there were special effects. Somebody wrote it, a screenwriter. And then maybe there were rewrites and people fought over it. But you put all that out of your mind so you can enjoy the movie. And in doing that, you put yourself in a very suggestible state. So if they want you to jump, you jump. If they want you to feel sad, you might want to cry. Why? You're an adult, you're intelligent, you know it's not real. But you do this basically deliberately so that you can enjoy the movie. You put yourself in that state. At the same time, no matter how much you're into the movie, you're always aware on some level that you're sitting there watching a movie. If they start shooting in the movie, do you duck under your chair? Do you hit the floor? Probably not, unless you've got really bad PTSD. If the dinosaur comes on screen, do you run out of the theater screaming, believing you're about to get eaten? Well, no, but some people scream. And likewise in hypnosis, in a deeper state of trance, you're always aware on some level that you're sitting there in an altered, hypnotic state. And if there's ever anything that doesn't suit you for any reason, either you'll just ignore it or you'll come out of hypnosis completely. Even the language we use, we say, I hypnotize you, but really I don't do anything to you. You're doing it. I guide you, I instruct you, I help you to access that altered state that's part of your mental equipment. But you're the one doing it. I'm just the guide. So let me show you something. If you can stand up. If you can't, just pretend. I'll do this first. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to put my arm straight out in front of my body, and I'm going to keep my arm straight out perpendicular to my shoulders. I'm not going to bend at the shoulder. And I'm going to turn just my body and go as far as I can. Notice where I'm pointing and then come back. So now you go ahead and do that. I'll give you some time for that. And now sit back down. I'd like you to close your eyes now and imagine what you just did. You're standing there, your arm is out, and you twist around, but this is your imagination. Go further. And then when you're ready, twist back and open your eyes. Okay, again, close your eyes. This time, go a lot further. Go 100, 120 degrees further. And notice what this feels like. And then when you're ready, twist all the way back and open your eyes. Good, now one more time, close your eyes. This time, go all the way around. Go 360 degrees, like you're a cartoon character, like you're made of rubber. That's right. And then when you're ready, Twist all the way back and open your eyes. Now stand up once more, right where you were. Put your arm out and twist around as far as you can go. And then twist back and sit back down. I imagine you went further. Practically everyone does. So the question is, how did you do that? Well, you could say that you told your mind, you told your body that you could do it, and your body believed you. So you're probably aware this is called visualization. Athletes do this. You could imagine yourself, for instance, on a basketball court. You're standing on the free throw line. There's an imaginary ball in your hand. And in your mind, you shoot it up. Perfect motion. The ball goes up, swish, right through the basket. Say you do that in your mind 10 times in a row. Or maybe 20. Or 50. And then you get out there with a real ball on a real court, and you start shooting it up. And it's going to go in more. And if somebody was scanning your brain while you're shooting the basketball, or just now when you were twisting, they would see the same areas light up when you imagine it as when you're actually doing it. In some sense, the brain doesn't know the difference. And maybe that's why it works. Tiger Woods has been doing this kind of visualization since he was a child, since he was 10 or 11. I don't know if you remember him. There was an Olympic diver named Greg Louganis, maybe 23, 24 years ago. He won all kinds of gold medals. I heard him once on TV, this was years ago, saying that when he starts working on a new dive, he'll do it in his mind 500 times before he ever steps out on the diving board. Dancers do this. Gymnasts. You can see it if they show them. Before their event, they're sitting there like this. They're going through the whole routine in their mind, maybe several times. I worked one time with a figure skater. He was a young man. They have these amateur competitions in the area, and he would go around and compete in figure skating. So he and I would go out to the rink together, and I would have him sit and close his eyes and visualize what he was about to do. And then he'd go out on the ice and skate it. Come back, sit down, visualize, then go out on the ice and skate it. We would alternate the mental and the physical practice. And that worked really well. He improved quite a bit. Really, what you just did with the twisting was a form of self-hypnosis. You hypnotized yourself to twist further. Congratulations. Some people hypnotize themselves in the negative. They'll say to themselves, oh, I screwed that up. This isn't going to work. I can't do this. That's very effective. So don't do that. Instead, make a positive statement to yourself that expresses your intention, what you want. So when you're about to say to yourself, oh, I really screwed that up, what might be your intention? Possibly self-correction. If that's the case, instead say to yourself, I can do better. This time I'll do better, and maybe with specifics. This time I'll do such and such. I'll do it better. This might work. This will work. I can do this. Make positive statements to yourself that express your intentions. When I play tennis, I catch myself sometimes. I'm about to say to myself, darn it, that's the third time you hit that ball in the net. But instead I'll say to myself, this time, hit it over the net. I say to myself what I want rather than what I don't want. Make positive statements to yourself that express your intentions.